How you know the job is about to get done right?
Okay, today we have two good stories, one on psychedelic legalization and one on Amazon being cool. Let me actually reiterate that Amazon is not necessarily cool. They can't be. They're just too big of a corporation to be cool, but they have made one cool choice, but that's the second story. Okay, first story. Welcome. It's 420 somewhere. First story is California has passed through the Senate some legalization for psychedelics, some psychedelic legalization, which is great. This has kind of been in the works for a while now. It has passed 3 different House committees before moving to the Senate. The Senate voted in favor 21-16. So a little bit close, but still they passed. And that is now going back to the House for approval. And then will go to Governor Newsom's desk for him to sign, which he most certainly will. And this bill is not as sweeping as it could be, but it's still a pretty good start. So it's going to decriminalize possession of psychedelics, and this includes DMT, ibogaine, LSD, and of course mushrooms. So it's doing a whole lot of things. One thing it does not do is does not legalize the sale of any psychedelics. So the sales of that will be at a bill at a later date. And unfortunately, one of the big things that had to be stripped from the bill was it expunging the records of people who had past criminal offenses with psychedelic possession. So those records, as of now, will not be expunged. Again, it will certainly be on a bill at a later date. And the final thing that it really does is it creates a team at the Department of Public Health that will be researching ways to legalize psychedelics in certain environments, and that would include like therapy sessions and things like that, which has gained a whole lot of popularity in places like Oregon. I think we'll do a deep dive into what's going on in Oregon pretty soon, because it's such new ground for a lot of people that it would be interesting to see what is actually going on there. Anyway, the report from the Department of Public Health is due in 2024, so that's an extremely long time from now, but I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's happening soon.
Nice data pad.
Yeah.
Mind telling us what you're doing with it?
Taking a picture of myself?
All right. Proceed. But stay on civilian frequencies.
And second story, this one's about Amazon. In the past, they've been very strict about not allowing people to smoke marijuana while working at Amazon. And drug tests have been very strict and intense. And there has actually been some lawsuits where people who have been prescribed medical marijuana have been fired. And they sued Amazon and they won those lawsuits. But now Amazon has kind of turned a new leaf. They're not going to stop anyone who has marijuana in their system from working at Amazon, which is great and seems like it should have been done a while ago. But the fact that they're doing that is a huge message to the government, because Amazon is one of the biggest employers in the entire country. So the fact that they're doing this is pretty monumental. And beyond that, they're going one step further, where they're going to lobby the government to enact the MORE Act, the Marijuana Opportunity Reinvestment and Expungement Act of 2021, that was recently re-brought up into Congress by Nadler. So they're taking a more active approach on the legalization of marijuana. It kind of brings to mind, why are they actually doing this? Like, what is the motivation behind this? And there's the thought that they just kind of need, that they must have turned away a whole lot of people who have marijuana in their system, and now they're getting to the point where they need to be able to kind of loosen those restrictions so that more people can work in their factories. That's the first thing that comes up into my mind. And then in terms of the lobbying, it's very good publicity for them. Like, they look very good when they do stuff like that. Either way, beyond whatever motivation or ulterior motive they have, it's still a good sign, and it's still a sign that these urine tests are going to be much less a part of the whole employment process from now on. So those are the 2 good things that happened today, or at least this week, and we are going to talk about some more stuff on Friday, probably Oregon. We'll talk about Oregon. Okay, see you then.